Time for a big game breakdown. As always, live odds, sportsbookreview.com. First game on ESPN, Miami hits the road to take on Virginia. Virginia 9.5, 117.5 the total. Early money on the under. Virginia looks like a tired team, 4 games in 9 days. This is second half and OT of the last 3. Outscored 57-41 at vitek, 44-30 against Duke, and a horror show Saturday, 31-19 at UNC. That's a total of outscored 132-90, a 40-minute game equivalent of 75-51, Teddy.
Yeah, they're getting slapped around in the second half in each of the last 3 ball games, as you mentioned, and playing now their 4th game in 9 days isn't going to help the Virginia Cavaliers overcome some of their recent concerns. And the break in the game at North Carolina, they were beaten so badly that Bennett emptied the bench early. No player went more than 30 minutes in that game. Starters only 125 out of a possible 200 minutes in that contest. But that was pretty ugly to watch, Paul. As you mentioned, 15 of 54 from the field for Virginia in that ball game. 2 of 20 from 3-point range. And, oh, by the way, they got clocked on the glass, 40-23. The Tony Bennett quote after the game, I think, is worth reading here. Quote, "We fought hard against Duke, came up short. We fought hard at Virginia Tech, played some quality ball, came up short. Tonight, we weren't even close. Offensively, we struggled. It's no mystery we don't score a ton inside. So when we're missing some perimeter shots, some were pretty good shots, that puts a lot of pressure on us defensively. And their offensive talent really got going. I think our poor offense hurt our defense, and then it sort of turned into one of those deals. So here's Virginia reeling right now, and they're laying 9.5, Paulie, which tells us that Miami's got some issues of their own.
Yeah, that's a lot of points to lay with a team that's have a ton of issues right now. Miami ran some good stuff against Clemson, but Clemson's 13th in the ACC in defense. Virginia's number 1. Miami's starting point guard was sort of the last of a 3-game suspension. Larinaga only has 7 players in the rotation, 3 of them freshmen.
Yeah, and that includes the new starting point guard. You know, you got Bruce Brown, and so you have 3 Frosh with the new starting point guard. You also have the sophomore, is Undu, I believe his name is pronounced. So we're talking about a very young team with point guard issues. 4 of the 7 have never faced Virginia in that pack line defense before, and they only have 1 day to prep for a road game in a very hostile environment against an elite defense coming off a bad effort. Jim Larinaga, following the game against Clemson, quote, "I was most pleased offensively with 19 assists and only 7 turnovers. We shared the ball extremely well. We had 4 guys in double figures and another guy with 9, and everybody who played scored. So everybody's contributing at the offensive end, and if you look at the assist breakdown, you see that we are even getting assists from multiple players now." So Larinaga is a coach who we trust and like in these type of spots, but I don't know if I trust him and like him here, Paulie. It's not an easy game for Miami going up against what's likely to be a feisty Virginia defensive effort.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.